How real? Scale of 1 to 10. Josh, the Bulls are stuck with Zach LaVine. By the way, they have not lost since he got injured,
which is hilarious.
I put a 5 because I don't like a trade could absolutely happen. I just don't know where.
That's the thing, is figuring out like who wants this,
who's going to take it.
He's not and he's not a bad player. It's just so much money.
Yeah, that's the whole exactly
isn't what he was.
Exactly.
You know?
And then they're going to want something that's going to help their franchise, but like what losing team out there is going to offer up? I don't know. Like, I think the Bulls are going to make him available, of course, but I don't know who bites. I don't know who bites.
This is a 1.
2 years.
This is a 1. He's gone.
Where?
He's gone.
Where though? Who?
I don't know.
They
may have to take. They may have to take a shitty deal.
You can't trade him to the Shanghai Sharks.
Rid of him. No, here's why. To me, it's imperative that they get rid of him. Not just that they're winning without him. And
no one's saying they shouldn't get rid of him. You don't need to explain why it's imperative.
I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's what.
Here's my thing. You cannot
do their
keep
best,
both Zach LaVine and Billy Donovan moving forward. It's very clear those guys are not on the same page.
What if you don't have either of them moving forward? Just get rid of both of them.
I think LaVine is the first to go. There's the attitude that they had there to begin this season was just pathetic. And Zach LaVine has been terrible. I would trade him no matter what, even if I couldn't get a good deal. And I don't think they'll get a good deal.
Well, that's the thing, is I was going to ask, like, if you're a team and you're not giving up like really anything in terms of like young players or core or anything like that, would you give up an unprotected first for Zach LaVine at this point?
A team that's trying to rebuild? Why would you?
Jay shook his head. I know this is an audio medium, but Jay shook his head no. Instead of verbally answering.
I was waiting for Josh to speak, and then I was going to say my piece too. We can't all jump to say no at the same time.
A team that's rebuilding, I don't think they give up an unprotected first. And then a team
and why would you
in the title hunt?
Yeah,
definitely not.
And it's such a big contract to move too, right? Like that makes it complicated.
Yeah, and it completely changes a team. Like it completely change. Like wherever he ends up, completely changes the entire dynamic of the team.
Would the Lakers do it?
No.
For D'Angelo Russell and something?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think, because I like, you know me, I'm not the biggest D'Lo guy, but I'd rather like the short half a contract of, I mean, it's literally half the contract that LaVine's getting right now, right? Money wise and length of the contract. Like I don't know what flexibility they have moving forward, but you definitely don't have any with LaVine on the roster. Now you're getting to like second apron shit and everything. Like you have to be convinced. Like this, just all caps in the chat. Please tell me a team. What team would do that? I mean, like, all right, let's throw a team out. Like Orlando.
No. Why would you blow up what they got going on right now?
Hell no.
What if it just takes like Gary Harris in a first?
No, because why blow up what they've got going on?
Yeah, and he's a guy. He's going to be ball dominant enough that he's going to totally change you.
Yeah,
and you can't take that risk on him if you're a legitimate young team.
What about like a New York?
No, they're too good, I think.
You think even New York is too good, but you threw out the Magic.
We're like young teams that shouldn't want
the Magic like struggle. No, because the Magic struggle.
It's a conundrum here.
The Magic struggle offensively still a little bit, right? So like I'm trying to think like, all right, score, fit. They have open guard spots in the rotation. The Knicks don't struggle offensively, and they don't. They like, geez, like you cannot have Julius Randle and Zach LaVine on the same team.
That would be electric.
So, all right, is Toronto like Toronto?
No way Toronto wants to do it because they're nearing the end of this iteration with some free agents, some guys they got to make decisions on. Why would you take on that contract and just set yourself back for the beginning of the Scotty Barnes era?
let's get weird. What about the Warriors? Maybe the Warriors would.
We literally
Chris
just
Paul
talked
for
about
Zach
how you
LaVine?
said that they were just going to run it back. Like,
yeah, I believe that, but like, because
I
don't think they could. I don't think they're going to let Clay go anywhere.
Clay is an untouchable Warrior. Clay will retire as a Warrior. It's more than just his ability.
And would you would you like move Wiggins in a deal for Zach LaVine?
Maybe, but then what do you got? You've got Zach LaVine, Steph, and Chris Paul,
the ghost of Klay Thompson,
and the ghost of Klay Thompson, all on the same.
And you got to get Podziemski minutes for Jay King.
Yeah, buddy.
There's the analysis right there. All right, let's move on to the next.
Very on brand.
I think it's a 9. I don't think a deal happens before the trade deadline. Now, I also am on record of saying I didn't think that James Harden was going to get traded to the Clippers this year. I thought they're going to trade him somewhere else, and then that like a week later he got traded. So what do I know? But I don't see an easy trade here.
I just feel like they have to trade him though.